All right, guys. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, no, the adapter's kind of been has been kind of flaky lately, and I don't know what's causing it because I pretty much have everything else off. All right, bear with me, folks. I apologize. That's not what I wanted. So I honestly don't know what it's doing. It's gotten worse over the past few days. It has definitely gotten worse the past few days, and technical difficulties. I apologize. All right. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me a couple seconds as we get everything back up and running. No, 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 no. It is not because of. It is not because of Twisted. All right, so bear with me as we pull everything up that was right. And, but no, it's dropped on me a couple of times during OBS streams. I honestly think the adapter, the network, because it's like a wireless USB card, or not card, but a wireless hub that basically causes it to break. And Twisted finishing it off with Proud Mary, which did not come up, ladies and gentlemen. It did not come up during the game. So look at it this way, Twisted. You actually got a bunch on the left hand side tonight. You got a bunch on the left hand side tonight. So I gotta figure out why I'm losing. I gotta figure out why I'm losing the network on the card on the dongle, because I really don't want to go to cable. I really don't want to go to cable on this PC because it's going to be a nightmare to run it through. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me 1 minute as I got to get a couple of things fixed. Told you Twisted wins. I believe it. I think this is the first time Twisted's ever really dominated a list. Minky said it earlier. Well, unfortunately, I got no way of going back that far because of the connection. I got no way of going back now because the connection croaked. All right, I will take your word for it and say Minky said it earlier. Because it never came through on Streambot. It never came through on Streambot. You semi-trust Duke. Well, I figured this way. He has to keep all your secrets, Twisted. I figured that's what it is. All right, so with that, let's see what we got. We got Minky with 3, Twisted with 3, Sea Chicken with 2, Took with 1, and Talia with 1. I kind of wish it would log it, the chat, and then I could go back and look at it that way, but apparently it decides not to keep a log. All right, so with that, bear with me, guys. Do a 0 for celebrities, and we do 4 players. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, it is time to find out who will be getting the small prize of the list and who will be qualifying for the I Guess game. All right, so we're going to start. Let's see, like I said, who had 3? Minky and Twisted each had 3. So we'll start with Twisted, with Mary Jane Watson. Talia, look back, then Talia, kick back. Oh, Spider-Man's girl not doing it for you, Twisted. And then we find out if the Virgin Mary helps first-time player Minky Mink. And it does. So Minky will qualify for her first ever, and I'm assuming her. If not, you can correct me. Main game of I Guess. And with that, we keep things going with Twisted's Mary Queen of Scots. Oh, nothing there for Twisted again. And then we go with Minky and Mary Tyler Moore. Oh, and look at that. Minky gets the small prize for the night. So, Minky, no matter what happens, you are winning a small prize this evening. All right, which means we actually have to erase Minky's last guess, which was Proud Mary. And Proud Mary gives Minky 2 seats in the main game. So you guys kiss up to Minky. Oh, so Minky, just to let you know, you've got two player slots. You can only keep 1. So based on whoever doesn't get the other 2 slots, they have to basically kiss up to you to get your second seat. All right, then we go to Twisted with Mary Quite Contrary. Oh, Twisted is in the game. And that leaves Took, Talia, Sea Chicken. And the final player slot goes to Sea Chicken. The final player slot goes to Sea Chicken tonight. All right, so congratulations to Minky. Minky will be getting the small prize for the evening. And you guys have to suck up to Minky to get her second seat. So give me a minute, Minky, and I will get the treasure chest opened. And what am I looking for? What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. That was the one I was trying. Which window am I looking for? Oh, Sea Chicken's going to pass already. Sea Chicken, you always pass. You always do that. You know that, right? Now, again, the treasure chest can be anything from really cool smalls to really strange smalls, for the lack of a better word. Like I said, these could be anything from Hot Wheels to loose pops to loose Build-A-Figures to books to Happy Meals toys. It just depends on what comes up. All right, so Sea Chicken is passing, so we got 2 seats open. So you guys can kiss up to Sea Chicken or Minky to get those other 2 seats. And while they are kissing up to you guys, all right, Minky, we have 179 treasure chests with various small prizes in them. So basically, from you, we need a number between 1 and 179. And whatever's in that treasure chest is yours. Why? Because I told you it was twisted. It was getting soft on us. I told you it was twisted. It was getting soft on us. All right, treasure chest number 43 it is. So for you, Minky, you will be getting... Dun, 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 dun. Well, I don't have any sound effects for this one. Oh, we were just pointing them out. You are getting... I gotta make sure I grab the right one. You will be getting a magnet of the DC Bombshells with Supergirl. This is the Supergirl magnet, and there we go. Whoop, let's get it down there right. And hide the wheel. We don't need the wheel right now. There we go. So, Minky, this Supergirl DC Bombshell magnet is now yours. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, Minky, what I will need from you is a mailing address, and I will put this out to you. Oh, see, you should Twisted using the wheel. You should have used it a little earlier, Twisted. All right, so bear with me 1 minute as I go get an envelope to put this in for you. Or I should say a temporary envelope, just to hold it in case you get the large prize. But Minky, if you send me your mailing address, and you can do it by Whisper, PlayStation Network, so on and so forth. I will make sure this gets out to you. Yeah, Whisper will be fine. We're going to drop that in there for now. Oh, Twisted calling for the wheel. All right, Twisty, you called for it. Oh, I got to get the damn Streamlabs page open. Duh. I don't have the Streamlabs page open. I can't spin it. All right, so bear with me, Twisted. As we get the wheel open. All right, Twisty spending 50 points on the wheel. Shall we see if Twisted gets anything or if he's just out of luck? Oh, they are gone. Holy crap, Minky. I could actually bring this to you. You know that, right? You are about 3 miles from me. You are about 3 miles from me, believe it or not. If even that. Is this Roblox? No, this is not. This is not Roblox shopping cart guy. So Twisted out of luck. 50 points are gone. But he will get his chance again later. All right, so the treasure chest has been opened. That was Minky's. I've been there. I've done the same thing. I've done the same thing, my dear. I've done the exact same thing. All right, so bear with me 1 minute, guys, as I get this open. Minky, Minky and wrong. There we go. I had to make sure I get it in the right format. All right, bear with me 1 minute because apparently I have this thing sized wrong. All right, I just had to make sure I had it right. Get your fat ass in the van. Heaven help us when Twist is on the loose. Heaven help us when Twisted is on the loose. All right, so Minky and Sea Chicken, have you guys decided who is taking your second spot in the I Guess game? Oh, you're going to say Nerdy can have it? If he wants it. All right, so right now it's Minky, Nerdy, Twisted. Yes, you do. Yes, she does. So anybody that wants Minky's second slot, speak up. And I think she will be more than willing to hand it over. And again, whoever gets the second slot will have a chance for a large prize. I will put you in the first game, Nerdy. I will put you in the first game if you want. It's the I Guess game. So it actually depends on how fast you guys play. Well, that's if he's there. If he's by a power plug. You never know. Could be like me and just have network issues again. Which was a... Like I said, I don't get it. I really don't. I gotta figure out what the heck's wrong with my... Alright, so right now we got Minky, Nerdy, Twisted. And... who wants slot number 4? Who is interested in slot number 4? Hey, Soup, how we doing? And I think I broke my pen. It's all through the chat, Minky. It's all through the chat. and we will explain the rules. While we're waiting for the fourth person to volunteer, we will show you guys the rules and how this game works. If I can remember to do everything in the right order. There we go. Derping around. I'm trying to remember what's at that address. So we are looking for a fourth interested participant. Come on, we're looking for one more participant. Are you volunteering, Took? Nerdy's already in, show. Nerdy is already in. All right, Took is in. Kind of sucks when your pen croaks on you at the last minute. All right, so this is basically a memory game, so to speak. Generally, the questions in this game are very, very simple. Okay? So bear with me as we load up the questions. And we're going to show you how this works. Behind each of these 10 spaces and the I guess in the middle, all right, why did you not load up correctly? Oh, because I forgot to load the board. There we go. So these are 10 of the 11 possible answers. Pond, tiara, cow, puppet, scrunchie, marshmallows, bonnet, raven, dunce cap, and rats. There is an 11th answer right now behind the I guess board. However, it may be one of these 10. It may be the 11th one you don't see right now. Okay? So with that, we're going to recover the board. All right, round one will be Minky versus Nerdy. Round one will be Minky. Is it not showing again? Hold on. There we go. I swear transition mode throws me off. It's not coming up for some reason. Hold on. Alright, why is it being a pain in the butt? This is an OBS issue tonight, apparently. This one is being an OBS issue. Alright, there we go. Damn it! Alright, so behind the 10, here we go. Let's do this again. I hate it when it decides to have a mind of its own. And like I said, I'm not used to transition mode, which I think is part of the problem. I need to practice with transition mode a little bit more. All right, so we have 10 of the possible 11 answers here in front of you. We have a pawn, tiara, a cow, puppets, scrunchie, marshmallows, bonnet, raven, dunce cap, and rats. That's 10 of the possible 11. There is one behind the I guess in the middle. However, as we recover it and we reload the board, all those answers are going to get shuffled around. So what we're going to basically do is we're going to reveal the first question, and then you will pick the number you think the correct answer is behind. So, Minky, we're going to start with you, and here is your first question. What do Britons call the hood of an automobile? Now, all you have to do is pick which one of those 10 spots you think the correct answer is behind. Now, the trick is, you're pretty much guessing on the first ones. You're pretty much guessing on the first ones. All right, Minky says the correct answer is behind number 7. Britons call the hood of an automobile a bonnet. Oh, what a guess. What a guess to get it right off the bat. And with that, Minky scores 10 points on the board. And we recover the board. Yes, they did move around. They do move around. That's why it will actually go through. The questions can pop up 3 times. All right. Nerdy, you get the next question. What would the winner of a beauty pageant wear on their head? What would the winner of a beauty pageant wear on their head? So, Nerdy, which box do you think has the correct answer? All right, he is going to guess number 4. And behind number 4 is a beauty pageant winner wears puppets on her head. No, a beauty pageant winner does not wear puppets on their head. All right, so Minky, you get to take a guess of any of the numbered squares. If you find it, you get 5 more points. It depends. So this is where the memory part comes in, because you've revealed one square, so you know one where it's not. And behind square number 2 is... Oh, Minky taking another 5. It is a tiara. Wow. Minky, you sure you can't read the screens behind the screens? It is a tiara. They should have changed places. They should have changed places. If they didn't, they didn't. And it may have been it just stuck. No, actually, I do know they changed places because bonnet was not under number 7. All right. So, Minky, the next question is for you. And we've already had the Britons in the hood of an automobile. What pointed item does the dumbest kid in class wear? What pointed item does the dumbest kid in class wear? All right, maybe they keep them in the same spots. I didn't think it did. Minky says number 9 is the dunce cap. So Minky with another 10 points. Oh, Nerdy, you are in serious trouble this game, I think. And we recover the board. And we load the next question for Nerdy. What did the Pied Piper charm out of Hamlet? What did the Pied Piper charm out of Hamelin? Twisted underwear. uh, is that what you called her then, to charm you out of it? So, Nerdy, which box has the answer to what did the Pied Piper charm out of Hamelin? Well, it should have. I thought it was going to shuffle them, but it may have stuck them in the exact same spot. Nerdy says number 1, the Pied Piper charmed a pawn out of Hamelin. No, it did not charge a pawn out of Hamelin. All right, Minky, you can steal this for another 5. Well, he could have, but he didn't. All right, Minky says number 8. So that's why I do the conversation thing, to kind of help distract a little. The Pied Piper did not charm the Raven out of Hamelin. So we recover the board. And Minky gets the next question. And the next question is, what did Edgar Allan Poe have said, nevermore? How you doing, South? What did Edgar Allan Poe have said, nevermore? It is number 8, the Raven. All right. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 5 that have not been chosen. Let me look. So again, the I guess square is still not available. So we recover the board. And Nerdy, the next question is for you. What is the name given to a mask similar to that worn by Batman? What is the name given to a mask similar to that worn by Batman? What name is given to a mask similar to that worn by Batman? So, Nerdy, the correct answer is hopefully behind one of those squares, because you need some points. Batman wears a Pokemon. I, yeah, but I didn't expect it to drop from 14 to 0 that quickly. I didn't expect it to drop from 14 to 0 that fast. Now, like I said, if you're watching on a certain service, there's a way to cheat. So I have to. You're on. You're kind of on like the honor system. Oh, it's all right, Nerdy. It's all right. Nerdy says a mask worn by Batman is a raven. No, it is not a raven. All right, Minky, you can steal this for another 5. He's always distracted. All right, Minky says it is behind number 3. Is it behind number 3? Batman's mask is a cow. It is a cow. And we recover the board. You'd wear a raven. All right, Minky, the next question is for you. What would you use to make a s'more with graham crackers and chocolate? What would you use to make a s'more with graham crackers and chocolate? Well, sometimes it's luck of the draw as to which game you get in. I'll give you an example. Mark, when he's here on the show, when he's participating, there are a lot of games that he can blow away. But if the game Cash Trapped comes up, Mark does not want to play Cash Trapped. He has never won Cash Trapped. It is basically, it kills him. If it's a Jeopardy game and Chris is here, nobody wants to play him. Cluedo usually goes in Nerdy's favor. Nerdy usually wins at the Cluedo game. Or I think Nerdy's pretty much won every. Let's see. I want to say Nerdy's won 2 of my 3 Cluedo games. Everybody's got a game that they just seem to like own a little more than others. And who knows, this may be the one that you could dominate on every time it comes up, Minky.
I'm still learning about monkey questions. Try asking.
Oh, that's right. Twisted did get 1 Cluedo game. That's right, because you got the Batman bike, I think. I think you got the Batman figure off of the Cluedo one. But yeah, Nerdy's won like 2 of the Cluedo games. Twisted's won 1. Mark, like I said, Mark pretty much runs the table on blockbusters, but he does horrible at Cash Trap. Well, the question is in front of you, Nerdy. What would you use to make a s'more with graham crackers? And what would you use with graham crackers and chocolate to make a s'more? Oh, that's right. That was the one. That was the one. It was basically Fatality had it in the bag till the very last question. Fatality had it in the bag. All he had to do was like either get the last question or not have Twisted get the last question. No, this one's not Minky's, Talia. This one is for Nerdy. This one is for Nerdy. And if Minky says 6, it didn't come through. This one is actually for Nerdy. All right, Nerdy says it is number 6. Behind number 6, it is Marshmallows, which means Nerdy is on the board. It did not come through on my Twitch chat. Did not come through on my Twitch chat. Because that's what I'm looking at right now. Because this one is slow enough where I should be able to catch it. All right, so the next question goes to Minky. Minky, the question is, what is used to hold a person's hair in a ponytail? What is used to hold a person's hair in a ponytail? Minky says it's number 5. Is it number 5? It is a scrunchie. All right, so I think we've got, and again, box 9 and 10, I do not believe have been revealed yet. Let me go back and look. So if the incorrect answer is still not up there, you cannot call I guess until box 9 and 10 are revealed. All right. Nerdy, the question is for you. This is a regular part of any Punch and Judy show. This is a regular part of any Punch and Judy show. Oh, did we get 9 already? Hold on. Let me look at my chat. Yep, okay, 9 did come off. It is a very, how do I put this? It is a very violent Mr. Rogers type of show, is the best way I know how to put it. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Punch and Judy is weird. Is it number 4? It is number 4. Punch and Judy are actually 2 puppets. It's a big thing in England in particular, where basically Punch just beats the hell, pardon my French, out of Judy every chance he gets. All right, so Minky, you are up next, my dear. And we had that one already. Oh, that's right. Okay. What did the Pied Piper charm out of Hamelin? What did the Pied Piper charm out of Hamelin? It is the rats. The Pied Piper charmed the rats out of Hamelin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I believe the only possible question left is the I guess question. So, Nerdy, unfortunately, you're down 60 to 20, which means 20 points is not going to be enough to catch Minky. The I guess answer was a jar of peanut butter. And there's the question. If you were shopping for Jif or Skippy, what would you be buying? you would be buying a jar of peanut butter. So even if we gave you that one nerdy, that gives you 60 to 40, which means Minky takes round one. Minky takes round one, and we'll be moving on to face either Twisted or Too Cocky. I love peanut butter. All right, so Minky takes round one, 60 to 40. And we move on to round number 2. And the 10 possible answers for round number 2 that you are going to see are Toto, Buck, Old Yeller, Rin Tin Tin, Cosmo, Buddy, Hachiko, Snoopy, Hooch, and Laka. So this will be between Twisted and Too Cocky. And we are going to recover the board. And hopefully it will randomize these. All right, Twisted, we are going to start you off with the first question. His loyalty, well, what those 10 you saw were all dogs. They were all famous dogs. So Twisted, his loyalty made him a national mascot to the Emperor. So Twisted, which box do you think has the correct dog behind it? Well, the reason I did that, Minky, was the I Guess game actually had 2 variations. There was the old I Guess game where they actually showed you where everything was and just left it there. And then later on, they did a remake of it called IQ. And IQ uses more of the process that I'm using, where it's supposed to actually randomize the board answers. It is Hachiko. I'm guessing it may not randomize the board answers. It is indeed Hachiko. And give me 1 minute. So my random function may be a little out of whack. But Hachiko is the national dog of Japan. All right, Took. Here is your question. This pup famously became the mascot for Radio Corporation of America. This pup famously became the mascot for Radio Corporation of America. Took says it's behind number 5. Behind number 5 is Cosmo. It is not Cosmo. So Twisted, you can steal this for 5. Twisted says maybe it's number 6. Is it number 6? It is Buddy, which is not the correct one we were looking for. All right, Twisted, you get the next question, my friend. And the next question is, this golden retriever was a part of a full house before being filmed in sporting activities. This golden retriever was part of a full house before being filmed in sporting activities. Twist, it says it is Buddy, and it actually is Buddy. Um, the dog in the Air Bud commercials or in the Air Bud movies is the same dog that was in the TV series Full House. It was the exact same dog. And I did not know that um, until I actually was putting together the dog list. And I'm like, all right, I want Air Bud. And I went and looked it up, and it's like, this dog is in Full House. I'm like, damn, okay. All right, Took, your question is, the telepathic dog who knows a raccoon and a talking tree. The telepathic dog who knows a raccoon and a talking tree. So this one is for Took. Took says it is number 2. The telepathic dog is Buck. No, it is not Buck. All right, Twisted, you can steal this for another 5 points. The telepathic dog who knows a raccoon and a talking tree. Twisted says it's number 5. It is Cosmo, Star-Lord's famous telepathic speaking dog. All right, Twisted, the next question is for you. Tom Hanks and he made one of the best odd couples of the movie world. Tom Hanks and he made one of the best odd couples of the movie world. Twisted says it's number 9. Is it number 9? It is number 9. It is Hooch. Turner and Hooch. All right, Took. The next question is yours. This pup famously became the mascot for Radio Corporation of America. This pup famously became the mascot for Radio Corporation of America. Twisted. Say 10. Even if it's wrong, say 10. Took says it's number 8. Is it number 8? Hello, Saucy. How we doing? It is not Snoopy. All right, Twisted. You can steal. You might be able to steal it for another 5. Twisted says it's number 10. Is it number 10? No, it is not Laka. It is not Laka. All right, Twisted. The next question is for you. Most men admit they cried when this dog is killed? Twisted says is number 3. Is it number 3? It is Old Yeller. Most men admit they cried when Old Yeller was killed. Red's like, oh, I'm not admitting it. I'm not going to admit to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question, and this one is for Took. He didn't need slippers to get a band to name themselves after him. He didn't need slippers to get a band to name themselves after him. Question you actually know? Took says it's the I guess, and I will tell you right now, it is not the I guess, Took. So, Twisted, you can steal it for 5. Is it number 1? It is number 1. It was Toto. Toto from The Wizard of Oz. He didn't need the ruby slippers to get the band to name himself after that. We don't know our dogs. All right, Twisted, the next question is yours. A Londoner's Call of the Wild put this St. Bernard in literary history. A Londoner's Call of the Wild put this St. Bernard in literary history. Twisted says it's number 10. It is not number 10. Took, you can steal it for 5. A Londoner's Call of the Wild put this St. Bernard in literary history. Yes, I did, Nerdy. I am going to get the box for that immediately tomorrow, so I can get that out to you as fast as I can, because I didn't know when you wanted to get Allie's stuff shipped. No, it is not I guess, Took. It is not the I guess. All right, Took. The next question is for you. Silent movie star who was rescued from a World War I battlefield. Silent movie star that was rescued from a World War I battlefield. Took says it's number 4. Is it number 4? It is Rin Tin Tin. It is Rin Tin Tin. He was actually rescued from a World War I battlefield. All right, so let me look. We got that one. that one. That one left. And that one left. So we actually have four left. All right, Twisty. Here's the next question. A Londoner's Call of the Wild put this Saint Bernard in literary history. A Londoner's Call of the Wild put this Saint Bernard in literary history. Is it number 2? It is. It is Buck from Call of the Wild. It is indeed. It is 60 to 10. 60 to 10 at the moment. All right, Took, your next question. A World War flying ace and an author of many dark and stormy nights. A World War flying ace and the author of many dark and stormy nights. Took says it's number 8. It is Snoopy. It is Snoopy. And we recover the board. Twisted, the next question is for you. This pup famously became the mascot for Radio Corporation of America. Twisted is going to guess number 10. No, it is not number 10. Took, you can steal this for 5. This pup famously became the mascot for Radio Corporation. It is the I guess. His name was Nipper, which means Took actually steals for 10 points because we double the I guess value. And that leaves us only with one possible uncovered answer so far. Took, unfortunately, the most you can get is 10 points for this, which means just like Nerdy, the best you can score is 40 points. This stray dog led men to the stars, albeit she didn't survive long. It was Laka. It was Laka, which means with a final score of 60 to 40, it will be Minky versus Twisty. Minky Twisty. That sounds so wrong to say it that way. It is Minky Twisty in the finals. But believe it or not, the old nerdy. You don't know Jack, but me, bring it. Believe it or not, Latka was one of 3 strays that the Russians had picked up off the streets to pick them to send out into space. And Latka died not from the ship burning up or anything of the sort. She died from oxygen deprivation. Basically, one of the oxygen feeders failed. So she died getting into orbit. I can't remember, and like I said, I looked all this up. She died, but she died going up into space. All right, so with that, it will be Minky versus Twisty for the 3rd and final round. All right, so with that, are going to show you the 10 possible answers that you will see. We have Robin Hood, King Kong, Justin Bieber, Donald Trump, Frank Sinatra, O.J. Simpson, Nikita Khrushchev, Alex Trebek, Tarzan, and Paul McCartney. All right, so those are your 10 people. We're going to cover the board. And we are going to start with Minky. So, Minky, the first question will be for you. Which blockhead wore a sheet with many holes? Which blockhead wore a sheet with many holes? Is it number 7? No, it is Nikita Khrushchev, although some people would still call him a blockhead. Twisted? Which of those 10 do you think has the blockhead who wore a sheet with many holes? Twisted says it's number 9. It is not Tarzan. He wore less than a sheet. Tarzan wore less than a sheet. All right, Twisted, the next question is for you. Who puts their life in jeopardy on a regular basis? Who puts their life in jeopardy on a regular basis? Twisted says it's number 1. Robin Hood is a good try, but it's not what we're looking for. Minky, you can steal for 5. Minky says it's number 8. It is Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek, the game show host of Jeopardy. It is indeed Alex Trebek. All right, the next question is for Minky. Who left his heart in San Francisco? I can feel the Bieber fever. Who left his heart in San Francisco? So this one's for Minky. Is it number 5? It is Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra sings, I left my heart in San Francisco. Sorry, I can't do a Sinatra voice. If you want the Sinatra voice, go listen to Fuzzy. He can pull an amazing Frank Sinatra out. All right, Twisted. The next question is for you. Which blockhead wore a sheet with many holes? I am not a Bieber believer. No. No, 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 no. And he says it's the I guess. And it is Charlie Brown. It is Charlie Brown. Which means Twisted. Up by 5. Minky, you are up. I know. I gotta think about the I guess rule. I gotta think about the I guess rule. So I'm gonna have to tweak that one. I'm gonna have to tweak that. Oh, sorry. Next question. What famous villain made a king's life miserable? Actually, they both were, Walrus. They both did it. Tony Bennett started it, but I didn't put Tony Bennett on the list. I gotta tweak the I guess rule. Is it King Kong? No. King Kong did not make any king's life miserable. Twisted. What famous villain made a king's life miserable? Twisted says it's number 1. It is Robin Hood. Robin Hood was a villain. According to all laws of the land, Robin Hood was a villain that made King John lives miserable. Well, true. It should have been Prince. It should have said Prince. I don't know why I wrote King. I honestly don't. All right, Twisty, you are up. Former Iron Curtain premier. But yeah, Robin Hood is actually considered by letter of the law. He was considered a villain. He was a criminal. He was a thief. He was a robber. Yeah, I didn't realize I should have made it say Prince, which would have helped with the Justin Bieber throw off. It is Nikita Khrushchev. All right, Minky, you are up. I'm pretty sure it was Bieber. Who was famously part of a Fab Four, Minky? Who was famously part of a Fab Four? Now, what I may end up doing, I may end up making the questions a little more wordplay-ish. Sort of like the villain with the prince. Or, it is Paul McCartney. Because you guys just have too many good memories. Because it's like, other than the rule about the I guess, which I kind of screwed up on, you guys haven't missed too many of these. All right, Twisted, you are up. And the next question is for you. Who is often called Canada's worst export? Who is often called Canada's worst export? Number 3, it is Justin Bieber. It is just, and yes, that was a nickname that was given to him. I don't remember where it was, but I actually found that label related to his name. All right, Minky, you are up. Who's the biggest ape of the jungle? Who is the biggest ape of the jungle? It is King Kong. All right, Twisted. Let's see, what do we got left? One. We got that one. We got that one. Got that one. Twisted, the question for you is, who famously rode a Bronco on the California highways? See, what I'm trying to do, and then one of the things is I'm trying to get the audience to kind of help throw you off a little to see if it kind of jogs with the memory, and I guess I should have said something. Who famously rode a Bronco on the California highways? It was O.J. Simpson, which means... Oh, I can't say that for sure yet either. Unless we run out of questions, which is possible. Who is making the biggest decisions for the United States at the moment, Minky? Yeah. I started to put something like that, but I kind of like the Bronco and California better. So I've kind of got to. I'm going to rework the questions so they're a little more punny. That's my goal. It is Donald Trump, and that would be. I think the last one. Nope. I think there's one more. I think there's one more. All right, Twisted. You need this one to lock it up. Who wore a loincloth and swung from tree to tree? Who wore a loincloth and swung from tree to tree? It is Tarzan. It is indeed Tarzan, who wore a loincloth and swung tree from tree. He does not wear a... You mean number 6. Which means by a final score of 65 to 45. Hey, he would wear it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Nerdy. You know that. It is Twisted who takes the I Guess game. Yeah, I think I'm going to change. Now that we've done a full game of this, I think I'm going to change a couple of the rules. One will be, I Guess, will be available at all times. And number 2 is I'm going to make the questions a little more pun-oriented. I think I'm going to make the questions a little more pun-oriented. Sort of along the lines of Canada's worst export. I'm trying to remember. The Bronco, for instance, California with O.J. Simpson. So, when this game rolls around again, there will be some that will be more history-based, sort of like the dog category. But they'll all be like a common thing. It'll be like 10 dogs or 10 famous horses or something like that. And then there will be the ones that are more punny questions, sort of like you guys saw at the beginning. And then there will be the ones where it will attempt to be comedy, but I got to figure out why it was not randomizing. So I broke something in my randomization feature because it was officially supposed to randomize everything. Because I know some of you guys just have too good of a memory. But I fixed one bug, and apparently I didn't fix the other bug that I thought I had gotten. So let me look something up real quick. Oh, it is not set to randomizing. Okay. I do not have it set to randomizing. I thought I did. I thought I did have this thing to randomize it, and apparently I don't. So it's definitely one I'm going to have to fix in the very near future. All right, so with that, Twisty gets the large prize of the evening. So bear with me, Twisted, as I go get this opened up for you. And we're going to pray it flips like it's supposed to. There we go. That one actually flipped. I don't know why the other one didn't. All right, Twisted, my friend. With that, we need a number from you between 1 and 181. We need a number between 1 and 181. I'd like to thank the Academy in Canada for keeping Bieber. Yeah, no, I was like, I'll take Celine Dion. You guys can keep the Bieber guy. So yeah, I'm gonna try to bug Freddy because I really want an animation cover for the camera when I'm not actually on camera. All right, Twisty going for number 78. And for Twisted, in treasure chest number 78, he will be getting... Oh, he's going to be getting one. Little French lady's not going to be happy with you, Twisted. Little French lady is not going to be happy with you. I got to make sure I get the right one. There he is. All right, Twisted. Congratulations, my friend. As you will be getting the Rough and Tough statue. What is it with you and motorbikes prizes? But this is the Rough and Tough. Yes, it is breakable. Little French lady is going to hate you right about now. She wants every one of these. So that will be going to you, Twisted. I am going to put this in a very, very safe place at the moment, just so my cat doesn't get to it. Yeah, Walrus has the... I'm going to put this over here just so it's not near anything breakable. And I'm going to make sure it is... I'm going to try to keep it away from the cat is my big concern. That's my big concern, is keeping it away from the aminal. All right, bear with me, Twisty. So I'm gonna definitely head out. I'm definitely gonna head out tomorrow, and I'm gonna pick up some packing supplies so I can get everybody's stuff out as soon as possible. Because, like I said, I am running out of space. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 o'clock. So, no, it's not going in an envelope, too. It is not. Hey, the only statue that I have sent that got broken, I'm blaming the Canadian Post Office. Because even show said they wrecked the box. They even said that he wrecked their box. But yeah, that's the only one I've ever sent that has been busted. And I was very, very pissed off. If you guys haven't seen the one that we sent show, check out his Instagram account. If it's glass, don't worry, just pop it in an envelope. It was. I'm telling you, Nerdy, the one that I gave you came like that. I'm telling you, it came like that. But ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wrap things up tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining us. We will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing some Beyond Two Souls. And then we will be back next Wednesday night with the smaller version of the show, which is basically 4-letter words in the list, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did tonight. I got my mojo back. Like I said, whatever happened Thursday or Friday night, again, thank you to Talia, to Twisted. I was seriously struggling until Friday night, and then Friday night, everything through that night just pretty much clicked. And before we run off, I got to see who's on and see who we're going to actually try to raid. Actually, I do see who's on, and I do know who we're going to try to raid. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I apologize for the network issue. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with that PC, with that network USB, because it's twice now has done that to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're gonna wish you guys a very good night. And as we always say, you can exercise the body. That's fantastic. The one thing you got to make sure you do as well, exercise these, because without these, the rest of it doesn't matter. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see you guys on Wednesday, or tomorrow if you're watching Beyond the Gameplay, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to list when